Hi there, welcome to another week of Counter-Strike game and skin market update. This is Skinomics2, and this video covers the 9th to 15th of September. We are only a couple weeks off CS2's 1-year anniversary, which might bring a big update. Now, getting right into the headlines. This week's first item involves Valve's strong stance on hand-drawn and simplistic signatures for the upcoming Shanghai Major. The sticker is to be drawn in person, within 5 to 10 seconds at the upcoming RMRs for the Major by each player. This is also the likely stance going forward, which means that the complicated stickers like the ones shown on screen are completely a thing of the past. I personally have mixed feelings about this. On one hand, I understand why Valve is doing this. It is because they want to avoid the issue of copyrights with players getting third-party design signatures. But on the other hand, I do like the picturesque designs of the past. Anyways, before we move on to our second headline, I want to show you a quick clip.
Hi, I'm Gabe Newell. 13 years ago, I had a front row seat to watch the very first champions of Dota 2 earn their place on the Aegis. Welcome to the greatest esports event in the world. Welcome to the International.
So that was Gabe, the owner of Valve, raving on about Dota's international tournament this week. These tournaments are like Counter-Strike's majors. The reason why I wanted to show you this is because his speech appeared to have ticked a nerve in the Counter-Strike community, given we never get anything like this. Furthermore, it was reported that Gabe has a combined 9 hours across all the Counter-Strike games, which people are suspecting is why Counter-Strike is not the focus of the company. I doubt this. Counter-Strike is still the biggest revenue generator of the company, although the lack of content is very upsetting. I know there is a debate over network latency and game reactions compared to CSGO right now. However, the debate is still ongoing within the community, and I will report on this at a later date. Next, I want to make a public service announcement before going on to our regular content. The hack which happened a couple weeks ago in the Deadlock Discord was due to the cow bot. It would cause a server-wide message to be posted that Deadlock was shutting down, which is obviously not true. If you have this bot in your Discord server, I suggest you remove it. Moving on, let's now take a look at our weekly craft idea. By using just Vitality stickers, you can create a Lotus. The craft uses 4 of the Paris Glitter Vitality stickers, which are about 2 cents US each in cash price. You can start by placing a sticker upside down, then 2 on the side rotated 45 degrees each, then lastly, place the center sticker in an upright position. Taking a look now at the skins market, we have a rally for the 8th week in a row, this time by 3.21%. This is quite a significant jump, and it is driven largely by agent skins, as we will break down in a bit. I also note the lack of significant updates in recent times, which might be saved up for the 1-year anniversary of the game. Moving on to trade volume, I have also gone ahead and added the total dollar value of all the trades on a daily basis. This information will provide another layer of analysis going forward. The trade volume and the dollar value of trades have slightly declined this week despite the market rally. This is not good, although the drop is not significant, so I will not be worried about it just yet. Thanks again to iTrade.gg for providing this data. Now, let's break the skin market movements down into categories. Starting off with knives and gloves, the category remained relatively steady apart from the outlier in the not gloves. These gloves have increased almost 200% in the past 12 months. Higher tiered weapon skins were also relatively steady. There were nothing significant to note here. However, when it comes to agent skins, we saw a whole lot of action here. In particular, Agent Rixor saw a 45% gain this week, which meant that its price has increased well over 100% in the past 3 weeks. This is massive. Last but not least, we saw affordable weapon skins remain steady this week as well, with a mixture of ups and downs. Moving on, player numbers have stayed constant this week again, but we did see a slight uptick in unboxing numbers. Rebounding from last week's losses, non-active case prices have slightly tickled up with the unboxing numbers. Gamma 2 in particular increased by 5.73%. Active cases followed suit with this slight increase in price. Kilowatt, which is the newest case that typically goes down in price, is still resilient given the skin renting update. Let's now take a peek at this week's biggest winners and losers. The winners have been made up of agent skins. All the second tiered agent skins have shot up in price this week. Previously unpopular skins like the Seal Frogman have increased over 50%. This has closed the gap between the most expensive agent skins like Sir Bloody Miami with these tier 2 skins. We again don't have any significant losers this week, although the second most dropped item was mentioned in the last week's winners list, in what I can only describe as a continuation of the negative momentum trait of many items with short-term significant price rises. Pushing on, the top trades of the week on Buff have been diverse. The most expensive item traded was a tier 1 blue gem of the skeleton knife. It sold for $17,000 and it is in the 0.17 field tested condition. The second most expensive trade was for some perfect knuckled crimson kimonos. Interesting fact here is the knuckle of gloves matter more than the wear alone, which explains why this particular set sold for more than the factory new ones currently listed. As usual, the third most expensive trade was for some emerald butterfly knives. In game news this week, there were 2 updates. Both were incremental improvements, one of which relates to the latency in offline bot games as a response to a community outcry compared to Counter-Strike Go, although this does not fix anything in online games. Now onto the pro scene. We are still in the midst of the ESL Pro League Season 20. Most of the group stage games are over, and the teams who make it to the playoff rounds are shown on screen. The last 3 group stage matches are to be played a couple hours after this video's release. We also saw Poi beat Donk's single game kill record this week, netting 39 kills in a single game, although this was in a tier 1.5 tournament. In other pro scene news, Star Ladder have announced 2 tournaments for next year, the latter of which will take place in Budapest of Hungary. I just hope their stickers will be a little prettier if they get to host another major in the future. We also saw NIP making another change in benching Alex. Miss Dem will serve as the new IGL for the team. Please like, share and subscribe, as well as check out my Discord server. That was all for this video. Thank you for tuning in and see you in the next one. Bye.